All right, Shalom. All praise is going on to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakak Wadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. This is another edition of GMS News and Prophecy. And I have another article from PressTV.com, and its headline, Unimpressed by American Patriot Missile System, India turns to Russian S-400. All right. It says India is to finalize a weapons deal to buy Russian-made S-400 missile defense systems, reportedly unimpressed by U.S.-made Patriot missile systems' repeated failures. All right. Now this is heavy because, number one, the Patriot missile defense system has been failing repeatedly. All right. There was a report that came out last week from Saudi Arabia that their missile defense system that they got from the U.S., which was the Patriot system, was failing in all its tests. Okay. So now you got India, instead of going with the U.S. missile defense system, they want to go with Russia's. All right. But this is key. This is prophecy. All right. Well, number one in prophecy is heavy because India was once an ally of America, okay, in so many aspects, doing trade and things like that. But now they're turning to Russia, okay. And the main reason why it's heavy because the scriptures say that Russia, which in the scriptures is Magog, all right, Gog and Magog, is going to guard Persia. Okay. And when I say Persia, I don't just mean Iran. I mean India as well, because India and the Persians are the same people. All right. It's two different countries, but it's the same people. All right. They both go back to the man Elam in the scriptures in the Bible. All right. And the kingdom of Elam is the kingdom of Persia. All right. And I'm going to show you this in the scriptures. Okay, let's see if I can get it. I had it up there. All right, let's go to, matter of fact, I think I searched it already. Right, India. You know what? Matter of fact, let me read the prophecy because I'll go into it. Ezekiel 38 and I'll start at verse 3. It says, and say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth in all thine army. Which means that he's going to turn Russia back to its old ways, its ways of military might like it was in the Soviet Union. That's why it says it's going to bring all thine army. Okay. Now, the reason why I say Russia is because the land of Meshech and Tubal and Gog and Magog, all of that was, all that today is Russia and their territories. Because this is a prophecy of the last days that is getting ready to come to pass. All right. So it says, and I will bring thee forth in all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. So all these other countries are going to be allies with Russia in the last days. It says Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarmah of the north quarters and all his bands, and many people with thee. And Gomer and Togarmah, that's Turkey. Okay, if you look on an ancient map, all right, and that's why, brothers should be well versed in geography as well. Okay, to really understand prophecy, you got to understand the ancient map and the ancient world, along with, the different various maps up until today in the modern world. Okay, even going back 200, maybe 300 years ago. Okay. So it says, be thou prepared and prepare for thyself. All right, Russia. All right. Prepare thy army and then help prepare the other armies, okay? It says, and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou guard unto them. That's why you see them shipping out these defense systems all over the Middle East, all over the Eastern world, okay? Because Russia is fulfilling the prophecy of being a guard unto these other countries, these other people, okay? And Persia is one of them. All right, now when you go into the Hebrew, all right, the Hebrew for Persia, all right, that is Paras, okay? All right, and it says here, it says the Empire Persia encompassed the territory from India on the east to Egypt and Thrace on the west, and included, besides portions of Europe and Africa, the whole of Western Asia between the Black Sea, the Caucasus, the Caspian and the Jacartes on the north, the Arabian Desert, the Persian Gulf, and the Indian Ocean on the south. All right, it says Persian proper was bounded on the west by Susiana or Elam. Like I said, they go back to Elam. That's why they're known as the Elamites. Okay. It says on the north by Media, on the south by the Persian Gulf, and on the east by Carmania, the people of the Persian Empire. Now, the north, the Medians, that will also be Russia today, the Medes. Okay. It says, and on the east by Carmania, which is the same thing as the Persians, because when you look on the map of ancient Carmania, it was in that area, okay, of Iran and Elam. All right, so these are all the same people. It says the people of the Persian Empire. So it goes back to India, okay? And like I said, I searched the word India, and when you go back to the scriptures in Esther, all right, it says, now it came to pass in the days of Azarias, this is Azarias which reigned from India even unto Ethiopia, over 127 provinces, that in those days when the king Azarias sat on the throne of his kingdom, which was in Shushan the palace, which is the same thing as Susiana and Elam, it says, in the 3rd year of his reign, he made a feast unto all his princes and his servants, the power of Persia and Media, the nobles and princes of the provinces being before him. This is why Russia and Iran are so tight, because they had the same, it was the same spirit they had in the ancient world, which, and this is another reincarnation scripture right here. Okay. All right. But the main point is that India, it was a part of Persia. Okay. Because they're all the same people. All right. So when you go back in the article, all right, I'm going to read it again. It says, India is to finalize a weapons deal to buy Russian-made S-400 missile defense systems, reportedly unimpressed by U.S.-made Patriot missile systems' repeated failures. All right, so now they don't want to do anything with America, man, because America's on its way out, man. All right, America's about to be destroyed. Okay, probably by India, by Russia, by Iran, North Korea, China, certain African nations. They're all going to shoot missiles on America and destroy this place. All right. All right. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to read this. It says, the Patriot system has faced recent scrutiny after it failed to protect Saudi Arabia's capital from missiles fired by Houthi militants in Yemen, the paper wrote. All right. It says India wasn't very impressed with the Patriot compared with the S-400, which wins hands down in capability and its availability, service availability. It's a more efficient system. It cited Rahul Bedi of Jane's Information Group as saying, in March, Foreign Policy magazine published an article describing Patriot as a lemon of a missile defense system. All right, so hey man, it's not even a question, man. All right, I'm gonna keep reading down, and then I'm in the article on this. It says on March 25th, Houthi forces in Yemen fired 7 missiles at Riyadh. Saudi Arabia confirmed the launches and asserted that it successfully intercepted all 7, that article read. It, however, added there's no evidence that Saudi Arabia intercepted any missiles at all. noting one interceptor explodes catastrophically just after launch, while another makes a U-turn in mid-air and then comes screaming back at Riyadh, where it explodes on the ground. Because the Angels were probably messing with the missile defense system, man. Because that's what they do. That's what the chariots, that's what the so-called UFOs do. All right? And they've been over there in the Middle East messing around with the nuclear weapons as well. Okay? Because the Spirit of the Lord is done with America. All right? It says the Times also reminded that Turkey has also signed a deal with Russia to buy the S-400 system, ignoring American concerns and despite being a member of the U.S.-led military alliance of NATO. So Turkey, which is Gomer in the scriptures, is moving away from the beast and turning towards the bear. Okay? Which is Russia. All right, and now you got India, Iran, so you got two, the two parts of Persia coming together with the Medes, Media, or Gog and Magog. Once again, that's prophecy. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna go to the book of Obadiah. All right, and I'm gonna read this scripture, pertaining to all of this. It says, Obadiah 1:7, it says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee. All right, because they were once at peace with America. Okay, or since they once allied with, especially Turkey. It says, and prevailed against thee. They eat thy bread, have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. And what's that wound? All right, the launching of the nuclear missiles. Okay, all right. So the launch of the nuclear missiles is going to destroy America. All right, and it's going to be a total wasteland. All right, a total wasteland. All right, but with that, I'm gonna end it there. These prophecies are quickly coming to pass. But with that, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh, Basham Awashai, Basham Rakar Kwadash, a double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.